Oh, I'm hilarious. Do I ever so crack myself up? Um, oh, sometimes. Here I go once again. I'm going live. InShalla and Ashe. Blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm again multi-streaming, which I love. It makes it a little easier. Instagram on my cute phone. Everybody else out there, thanks for tuning in. I am Tonya D, holistic Sha'Medium and subtle energetic surgeon. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I have been doing a daily snippet on YouTube and some of my private groups recently. So if you feel called, join me there for some insight into the day as we weave this cosmic web. When you do subscribe, please ring the bell, hit it, the like button so it can kind of echo out into the algorithm of the galactic core. So I just wanted to share a little bit more insight about the energy body demystified today. It's one of the first programs I created to assist us in the realm of energy, the different tools that I use. So we all have intuitive or psychic gifts. They emanate in magical ways, a variety actually for each and every one of us. Knowing how to or even who to call in when you need guidance from an otherworldly perspective. So we all have beliefs, a narrative, even a script or a scribe, I would say. But, where do they come from? What's the image on your screen that you get, or how we actually see the world and how the world even sees us? It's actually shaped by our beliefs. It's this strong force or power that can't be seen. So we have beliefs about ourselves, our inner world, the people around us, our day-to-day reality, and even, out into society, the world. Could be about money, emotions, love, relationships, our romance channel or lack of thereof, our home, that's a belief. Or, it could be a variety of things. But we often believe that our beliefs are true and, unfaulty in that fault line about the world. From the perspective of the energy world, nothing is farther from the truth. So new beliefs are created and old beliefs actually get removed every moment that we actually learn something new in our corridor. However, the emotional attachment or the feeling of a current belief kind of remains connected. It's like it's got its own little, I want to say kind of like a wasp or a firing tool. So it's kind of funny, actually, in a way, where the old narrative is actually true. You shift the narrative, and now your new narrative is actually true. At least until you shift that narrative and again decide that something else is true. So it's always in the spin, right? It's always at play. And we respond to the world, and then the world actually responds to us. So it's all frequency, energies, and vibrations in the channel of just beliefs. That's all I'm kind of musing about today. Because there's different channels, right? We can all switch the channel at any given moment. But whatever you think is true is actually kind of a narrative that is more true for you and your heart space for you while you hold that belief in your container. So, it's awesome when you have a belief that's actually serving you. However, it's not so great. It creates frustration when a belief isn't serving you. So it's like we have our own belief platter in a way. So this happens a lot, with first impressions when people see you. Like for me in the beginning, I had a hard time going live, showing my face to the outer world. But obviously I got over that energetic hiccup and here I am. So that creates this outer reputation, which is kind of the script that people can read, words that everyone's kind of reading when when you're in this channel of our beliefs, even if we don't necessarily want them to. It's like reading body language is a great way where you can actually read into a belief, getting to the energetic side of a belief and understanding how they actually work. We can actually start to chisel away at just old patterns, clean up how we come across to other people and ourselves, and create experience that are actually new and vibrating in all aspects of our life and our story, and finding our stuck energy, what's not serving us in our belief channel, clearing those entanglements or an entangled belief that kind of gets stuck in a web. Being a hacker, what does this else look like? Practice being conscious of your belief channel, like what's coming in, what's going out, or energy that holds us back. So it's kind of this cleansing, filtering system in just this one aspect, and upcycling the being that you are becoming. So the goal in this stage of this aspect in this program I created, it's actually to find where these entanglements are, cleanse them, cleanse the clutter, filter through them, find where the belief, the narrative is actually holding you back in your grid, your story, your starlight, and moving forward. So, we're kind of like our own filing cabinet in a way. We store images, thoughts, even feelings, actually, and we create them kind of as a structure where we have an instant response, sometimes to create stability more than not. And, it can get confusing. But as yourself, are they serving you or providing you a disservice? That is where the entanglement, the challenge, forces of adversity kind of come in. So we are all energetic beings crossing through the energetic world and also the physical world, merging these two aspects. So there are different steps to take in your container to assist you with this merging. Whether you have an image or a stuck belief in your auric field, in an energetic center. So this is kind of the stage where we go into our filing cabinet, in the cabinet, and see what it is that is actually in the way, disperse ingredients that no longer serve us so we can bring in new juicy stuff, finding the zone of our authenticity and actually what that looks like, seeing what sets you off, what is the trigger, and where ultimately healing needs to actually take place. So triggers are kind of like our own personal alert system as to where our narrative is kind of stuck in our story. I do prescriptions of the indigenous kind, nature. I do rituals, sometimes one or two, if you feel curious. I do those in my cowrie shell divinations to kind of break the thread lines to get you on your path, on your journey. But if you feel called, join me, and I will see you on the other side, or at least in my musing corridor, a venue for healing and blessings. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate that. And I will see you on the other side.